What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Kindle MMA live show. This is your full card predictions and live streams for UFC Fight Night Gilbert Burns versus Michael Morales. Yay! We're all so entirely happy and ready and fun and yoo-hoo. What a great, magnificent card that we have as a spectacle for us to enjoy. Now, fuck this card. Straight up. Great card. It's a terrible card. Awful card. Awful, awful card. Oh, gotta sign in. Gotta tap in. Y'all saw my shit. It's okay. If I get hacked with this, then I get fucking hacked with this, bro. That's not a big deal. It's a topology fucking thing. Make another group. Make another group. Yeah, I want to move my camera. So let's see if the boys get in here. I gave the boys a second. They'll hop in here at some point. Oh, I did dox myself again. And I know you're full legal. I know you're full legal now. Let's see here. Let's make this a tad bit bigger. There we go. There we go. Oh! Oh! Not feeling these fights. I'll see if the boys in here. Give it like a second. Gilbert is a silly name. He's Brazilian. Leave him alone. Very nice name. But let's talk about this card. This amazing, super amazing, fun, super awesome, super amazing, super great card. Oh, I don't want to talk about it low key. It's such a shit card. I kind of want to skip it, but you know, I'm already too dedicated. Let's start with Luana Pinheiro versus Tisha Torres / Pennington, since she got married to a woman, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Tisha Pennington, I don't care, but Tisha Pennington is at least decent, right? You know, she's at least somewhat pretty decent. You know, she lost to Tabitha Ritchie, which she won. She got robbed. She lost to Mackenzie Dern, which she won. She got robbed. These were 3 years ago, though. Kind of a long time. And she beat Carlos Barza, who, you know, held a belt at one point in her career. Pinheiro never held a belt in her career, and she's on a 3-fight losing streak here. Julia Robertson, Angela Hill, Amanda Ribas by TKO. She's getting dropped and hurt sometimes in her fights. It's just fucking. Thank you. It's not bueno. It's not bueno. She's not very bueno. I'm being honest with you here. And, you know, she's 35 years old, Tisha Pennington here, but you know, she has good grappling, decent striking. She's jacked. She's really muscular. Pinheiro just not, like, doesn't have her frame as well. Easy decision. I think it's an easy decision for Tisha Pennington. At the very least, if it gets iffy on the feet for her, she can go for takedowns and stuff. What are you doing? So I can trust that. Moving on. Hyung Sung Park versus Carlos Hernandez. Now, you know my theory. If anybody's watching this back or currently watching is not in chat, my theory is that Road to UFC guys are terrible. They're straight up awful. They're not good whatsoever. A lot of them end up losing at some point. We just saw it with somebody else. Was it Lee Sung-juk? Something like that. He was a guy getting a lot of KOs on the road to UFC. Comes into UFC and looks terrible. Looks completely awful. So I'm already pretty skeptical of any road to UFC guy. And Carlos Hernandez, you know, he's all right. He's all right. That's about it. Like, he's just all right. That's really about it. He's just all right. I mean, he beat Dennis Bondar by easy win. Um, I can't. This guy's name is impossible to fucking say for an English speaker. Uh, Nyamjargle Tumindibelrel. Yeah, it's just not gonna float for me. Not gonna do it. But getting into the style of the matchup, right? Hernandez has good striking for the most part, not like amazing grappling, decent grappling defense. Hyun Sung Park seems like he's a powerful, fast starter. I am worried about him as this fight goes on. If he continues to fight in like the second and third round, I am worried about his cardio. But I think overall, like I think he probably will be fine. I'm not even in all chat. I'm in top chat. I'm gonna take Young Sung Park by decision here. I think we'll get a finish. It's flyweight. Flyweights are guys that are hard to get finishes in, or a division that's hard to get a finish in because these guys are so small and don't pack a lot of power. Um, uh, Hernandez is also like, I know he's from America, but he's Mexican. Their chins are always naturally good. So I'm gonna take Hyung Sung Park by just maybe hurting Hernandez in moments, but not being able to finish him and win by decision. Denise Gomez versus Elise Reed. I'm skipping this one. Decision Gomez. Elise Reed's trash. She's not good. She's always been like a girl who seems like she can do something but doesn't do anything. So I just don't trust her to beat anybody. I mean, she beat Melissa Martinez, who wasn't good, Jin Yu Frey, who's cut from the UFC, and Jessica Penne. That's it. Denise Gomez is beating Caroline Kovacevic, who's decent, Eduardo Mora, Yasmin Uregui, Bruna Brazil. Like, she's beating guys who are actually, or not guys, girls, sorry, who are, I think, more talented than what Elise Reed has ever beaten in her UFC career. So Denise Gomez, also, I mean, just look at him. You can't see it in this picture, but Denise Gomez is a lot bigger, a lot more muscular than Elise Reed. Elise Reed has pretty much no muscle mass on her. It's tough. Luana Santos versus Tainara Lisboa. Fuck. Why? Flip install driver. Finishing up the day with Kendo MMA. Bro. I'm telling you guys, you will not see me for the first, at the very least, the first 4 fights of the card. You will not see me. You will not be hearing from me. But what's up, install driver, man? What's up, my man? Can I skip this one? It's okay. I'm gonna take Lana Santos. She's young and hungry. She wants to get the W, man. She still has time. She's 25 years old. You know, she has time in her career. Santos, she took Casey O'Neill to a pretty decent decision. Um, beat Stephanie Egger. Miller sucks. Probably LFA, good promotion. Yeah, yeah, I'm taking Lana Santos. Let's move on. Connor Matthews versus Yadier Del Valle. Del Valle. I think that's how you say his name. Um, Connor Matthews is getting KO'd by Dennis Bazooka and by Jose Delgado, which was 2 months ago, by the way. Got KO'd. 2 months ago, gets KO'd. Now he's fighting Yadier Del Valle, who's like just beating dudes. 17-14, 4-1, 11-10. Don't like that too much. 7-0 though. Is a mix of decency in there. I just have to kind of trust the prospect here and Yadier Del Valle, and it's not Connor Matthews, who lost to Francis Marshall in the Contender Series, got into the UFC somehow because he got another fight on the Contender Series, and has been getting KO'd in his last two UFC fights. I can't trust a guy getting KO'd early into his UFC career. I'll go to Valle round 2. I probably won't start watching until the last few fights in the main card. I don't blame you. I really do not blame you. This card is really not good whatsoever. Moving on to an actual fight that I can actually like give you some good insight to, because this actually is a matchup. Jared Gordon versus Thiago Moises. Now, Jared Gordon's getting up there in age now, and yeah, he technically beat Paddy Pimblett, but Paddy Pimblett broke his foot in that fight. He beat King Green, or Bobby Green. Why am I calling him King Green? Bobby Green. He was kind of tuning up Bobby Green until he got headbutted. beat Mark Madsen, lost to Nasrat Hakparast, who is looking pretty decent as of late, man. Hakparast just beat Esteban Ribovic. Esteban Ribovic. I think that's how you say his name. He just beat him, which arguably he lost. Nasrat Hakparast, but arguably he won. So it's a debatable decision there. But Hakparast has been looking good as of late. And I know he lost to him, which is I don't think is a bad loss in hindsight. Tiago Moises might just be losing it, man. But he beat Trey Ogden 4 months ago, staying active, lost to Ludwig Klein, beat Mitch Ramirez, who's not that good, lost to BSD, Melquizael Costa he beat, who's pretty decent himself. This one I think is a tough matchup. I don't think Jared Gordon's that bad. He's just getting up there in age, and do I trust his age? But you know what? If he can go out there and kind of outbox Bobby Green on the feed for a little bit, that to me says that his striking is at least ranked level or like very close to ranked level. Now, Tiago Moises, I don't think his striking is close to ranked level, but he does have good jiu-jitsu. Like Moises is like a really well-rounded fighter, but he doesn't do anything like too extremely well, like too amazingly well. This is a tough fight, low key, man. I mean, they're evens on odds. I can see what that it is. I think I might have to go with. I think Jared Gordon, man. I'm gonna trust Jared Gordon here. 2.5-inch reach. Yeah, but like 2.5 inches when they're the same height isn't too crazy. That's the thing. I disagree, like Kim. Tiago Moises is not like this boxer is like who uses his reach to his advantage. You know what I'm saying? If Tiago Moises uses reach to his advantage, I'd be like, okay, 2.5 reach advantage in the striking. I can see him winning. But Tiago Moises is like a hook guy, not like I'm gonna put a jab in your face, float on the outside, sting you kind of dude. No, he's not gonna do that sort of style. I don't see him using his reach to be too effective in this matchup versus Jared Gordon. So I'm gonna trust in the veteran craftiness of Jared Gordon, the elite mental game of Jared Gordon to get this one done. Moving on. Mateus Camilo versus Gabe Green. Now, Gabe Green, I think, is moving down. He made lightweight for his debut. This dude is jacked now, by the way. Fought at welterweight. Wasn't doing too good there. Got killed by Brian Battle, and I think a very low IQ moment. Lost to Ian Gary, but he kind of made it kind of close to Ian Gary. He lost clearly, but he made it competitive with him and Ian Gary, which I do rate pretty highly. This Gabe Green guy isn't bad, but you know what? It's ladder man skill. You know what I'm saying? You move down a weight class, and you're getting KO'd at welterweight, getting outstruck on the feet at welterweight. Ladder man skill is going to prevail in this one. Mateus Camilo. Let me see who he's fought recently though. 8-0, 13-5, 6-1, 4-0, 9-3. Like he's fighting good guys in the regional scene. I can trust that. So you're telling me I missed Madalena putting on a boxing clinic? Yeah, you did miss that. You did miss that. You missed that whole fight, dude. You went to bed, didn't you? You fucking weirdo. What's up, the Sigma in charge? What's up, my man? No fucking way, you missed it. This stream is familiar. Yeah, this fight was amazing. That fight was amazing. It was. You missed the whole fucking shebang bang of JDM. You missed me getting amped for JDM. You really did miss that. But I think Gabe Green in this matchup's gonna kind of go down the lightweight and have a really rough start. I'm taking Camilo. If you're already getting chinned at welterweights, cutting more weight might not be the best idea for you. Low key. Let's go like round one. He's really aggressive, Gabe Green is. I can see him getting KO'd. What up, Leon? Everybody's coming in now. Thank God. Was waiting for you guys. Only saw the highlights. Was it really Fight of the Night worthy? I think I asked my chat afterwards. We all gave it like a nice 8 out of 10. Is it like an absolute war? No, but I think it's a pretty fun fight to watch. I think it's a good fight to watch. I think you should go back and rewatch the whole thing. It's a fun fight. Very fun fight. Didn't Russell just fight recently? He fought 1 month ago. Holy shit. But here we go. We got Julia Rosa versus Melquizael Costa. Here's the deal. Erosa is one of those fighters who's just very shoddy, back and forth. You don't know if he's going to come out good, come out bad. He's just hit or miss. But he's just very stiff, and he don't move his fucking head whatsoever. His head stays in the same place no matter what. It's ridiculous how bad of head movement he has. Beat Darren Elkins, cool job, great job, man. You beat an old man who's not good at all anymore. Beat C-Rod, which is crazy. One of those dudes, man. Beat Ricardo Ramos a year ago. Like, he's on a 3-5 win streak, looking pretty good right now. But I think this might be where it comes to an end. Because also, we saw Costa beat C-Rod. Submitted to Andre Philly. He's being incredibly active, man. He's fighting every month. Literally every month he's fighting, which is ridiculous. Good grappling, good striking. Vitiligo's going away now. He's almost fully white now. So, I mean, he's going to win. He's going to win. When you're almost fully white, bro, like you're gonna get some wins. I'm kind of trolling a little bit. I also missed Otto soccer kicking Eric Hawani into the bleachers and still getting robbed. I give it 10 out of 10. JDM puts on a masterclass in striking. He did, though. Milky Costa just beats C-Rod. Barbro is fading against C-Rod, against the Rod. Yeah, but I think I trust him to beat. I don't know how does C-Rod lose to both of these guys. It's fucking crazy. It's so dumb. This guy beats all the prospects, but then loses to Julian Erosa and Melquizael Costa. It's fucking stupid. It's so dumb. I hate it. But I'm taking Milky Costa here. I think he'll win by KO. Rosa, I don't think what he showed me against Darren Elkins showed me that he still is open on the feet. And I think we can see Milky Costa go out there, probably get him down though, because Rosa get taken down by Elkins as well. I can see Costa get him down and ground and pounding him out low key. First round KO. Moving on. Nursultan Ruziboev versus Dustin Stoltzfus, the man himself. This one I think is easy. Ruziboev here. Stoltzfus won his last fight against Barry Alt, but it's Barry Alt, dude. And low key, like nobody thought he would win that fight. Like nobody thought he would win. He could beat some of these power punchers, like a Punahele Soriano and like a Dwight Grant as well. But like he like sometimes he gets exposed as well. You know what I'm saying? And I think Ruziboev. Let me say this real quick. Like I think the talent of Stoltzfus is just not there, bro. This guy beat Joe Pyfer, by the way. He beat Joe Pyfer. I got Juice beating the Milky. I just got off work, so I gonna be in my background for real. What? I didn't leave, just driving. I got you. It seems we barely have any good prospects across weight classes. It's been pretty tough, man. We've been pretty dry for the most part. Been a pretty dry sort of time. But Ruziboev, bro. Ruziboev, I think, just has the talent to beat Dustin Stoltzfus. It seems like there's like a level gap when it comes to Stoltzfus and who he's going to beat. And I think Ruziboev passes that gap, right? Or that cap, sort of say. It should be easy KO, I think, for Ruziboev. Maybe round 1, round 2. Ruziboev is a little bit too simple for me, though, sometimes. I don't see him going on to, like, be amazing, obviously, since he lost to Walking Buckley. But Buckley's been looking pretty good, at least recently. Stoltzfus is going to beat Ruzi. All Bros has is the straight. I agree. But I think the straight is all he needs. Low-key. I think it's all he needs. I can see him being Stoltzfus, who is very simple, not much threatening power. Yeah, he KO'd Marc-Andre Barriault, but that's like a one in a... Hey. Let's get down. You're doing some crazy shit that I'm not liking. Ugh. Got my kitty. Shoulder presses. Okay. But Stoltzfus should lose. He should lose. Moving on. Sadiq Youssef versus Myron Santos. You know what? You know what here? Like, I think Sadiq Youssef is a little bit underrated now. Like, I know he just lost to Diego Lopez. I know he just lost to Edson Barboza. I know he lost to Arnold Allen. Wow. This guy is ass. But like, he's not beating anybody too crazy. Like, he beat Oscar Saris and Don Shanis. One thing I am worried about is his chin. Myron Santos had a bad fight versus Francis Marshall. Looked pretty tough in that, got dropped really badly. But I still think he won that fight, honestly. But is this too much too soon for Myron Santos? Sadiq Youssef is not this fucking bum. That just isn't good. He's 31 years old, still in his prime. Going to be 32 here soon, though. But like, he's only losing to guys who are fighting for belts at some points in their careers or very close to fighting a belt. You know what I'm saying? Youssef versus Davis is the best Contender Series fight. Maybe. But like I'm saying before, like, Youssef is not this fucking bum. That's just bad. I am worried about his chin, though. Youssef can be chinned. Santos has some power, but he's 24 years old. This might be too much too soon. Like, if he beats Youssef, then he might just fall the number 15 spot in the rankings or get a fight to get him in the rankings. 24 years old, only has 2 fights in the UFC. It's a little bit too much too soon for me. I don't trust this. Whenever we see guys get pushed up a little bit farther up the weight class and get matchups that are pretty early into their UFC careers, they typically don't do too well. I'm going to take Youssef, especially coming off the performance that Santos had. I can see his confidence being a little bit shot. And we also saw Dan Argueta beat him. I know it was 3 years ago. And he was 21, but you know, like, we also saw Dan Argueta beat him. He was not very good. He's just a big dude. But yeah, I'm taking Sadiq Youssef by decision here. Santos can win. Maybe he can clip Youssef at times and drop him, but you know, it is what it is. Moving on. Paul Craig versus Rodolfo Bellato. Paul Craig moving back up to light heavyweight might help his chin out a little bit here, but he's 37 years old, dude. He gets hit very clean. He has no striking, only jiu-jitsu. Maybe he can get a submission off on Rodolfo Bellato. Maybe we see Bellato get him in full. Maybe he pulls guard on Bellato and submits him. That's possible. He got Krylov with that, but I think this is where all roads come to an end for Paul Craig. I think his career is done. I think it is. This guy's losing too much. Just losing too much. Scotland, yeah, he's Scottish. He's Scottish. But yeah, dude. It's probably for the best for him to go back up to light heavyweight, but he's just not been good at light heavyweight. Like, the only way he wins is by getting takedowns and submitting people. Maybe he can fluke that, but Paul Craig is not like this perennial, I'm going to take this guy down and with a double leg and throw him down or pick him up and take him on his head. He's just kind of like I'm going to pull guard. I'm going to pull guard on you and take you down and hold on to you. You know, maybe get a triangle or something. Like, I don't know. He lost to Bo Nickel. He's cooked. Yeah. But Bellato, though, went to a draw with Jimmy Crute. Oh, fuck. Jimmy Crute's also dog shit. But Jimmy Crute doesn't pull guard. That's what I'll say. That's my argument. Jimmy Crute will not pull guard. He goes for takedowns, man. The only problem with Jimmy Crute is that he fucking likes to do too much on the feet for too long, and he can't strike worth a damn. He needs to go for takedowns immediately. Maybe too much too soon for Bellato. No. I wouldn't say it's too much too soon. I'm taking Bellato by KO. Decent striking. I don't like what Paul Craig does with the whole pull guard shit. Gets a power puncher like Bellato. I can see him getting punished for it, low key. I think I watched Paul Craig's last fight. You probably did, against Bo Nickel. That was extremely boring, by the way. Terrible fight. You might have watched it, but you would have slept through it. It was terrible. I mean, yeah, I don't trust Paul Craig to get this one done. I don't get it. I don't trust him to get it done. He's just not. He's just not there anymore. 37 years old. Pulls guard consistently. Maybe he can get a fluke submission or something out of nowhere like he did against Nikita Krylov, but I can't trust it. I can't trust it. At this point, Paul Craig is just an unranked stepping stone. I agree. Moving on to the main event. We're already there, bro. We're only fucking 24 minutes in. Holy, this card is so bad, dude. I'd say no, I'm flying through it because it's not a good card. Gilbert Burns, Durinho versus Michael Morales. Low key, I saw Guru had this take and I kind of agree with it. Here's the deal. Michael Morales, it's almost better when you have a prospect not just one punch killing everybody out cold to get to this point in his career, right? If Morales was KOing everybody by one punch or like combinations, um, there's more questions left unanswered. But since Morales is out here winning by decision, dismantling Neil Magny, then finishing him, dismantling Jake Matthews and outboxing him over 3 rounds, dismantling Max Griffin, um, beating Adam Fugit, KOing Trevin Giles. It's just the fact that it's almost more impressive to go out there and be so young at 25 years old and younger when he had his past fights and being able to show like a skill difference against some of these older veteran guys. And now he's 25 and he's been training for a while. I can really see him doing well against Gilbert Burns because I think Morales he's just a big motherfucker. He's just a big welterweight. He's a massive welterweight. And Gilbert Burns is a former lightweight. And Burns, like, he has good wrestling, but Burns is more of like a one-shot pop kind of striker, then go for a takedown and get some control time. That's really all Gilbert Burns is. I can see him not really finding the hips of Michael Morales that often and being able to get him down. I don't really trust it. Like, I think Morales is taller than 6 foot, low key. Let me see their face off. Honestly, I thought he would be taller, Morales. I thought he'd be taller, low key. Showing he's not a one-trick pony. I agree. The reach difference, it is crazy. 7-inch reach, no, 8-inch reach advantage from Michael Morales. Like, on the feet, Morales is patient. He won't rush anything. If he hurts Gilbert Burns, he'll make sure he finds the right strikes to get him down. He did dye his hair, so maybe he might get KO'd for that. Low key, that might be a curse. I think whenever fighters dye their hair, besides Dan Hooker, they typically get fucked up, and Charles Oliveira, of course. But they dye it blonde and not pink, so that's where it gets a little bit weird. But Burns, man, like, yet you can't even argue his wrestling is good because he got fucked up and taken down and controlled by Sean Brady for 3 rounds or 5 rounds, maybe, I think. JDM, was stuffing his takedowns, was scrambling out of them at times. Like, it's not like Burns has showed, like, Dagestani level control wrestling. He just hasn't been doing that at all. Like, his wrestling isn't amazing anymore. And he's getting older. His striking style is just like to lay a big overhand on you or to slide on the back foot and just one pop shot and then, like, hopefully that hurts you and gets you the fuck off. I don't think Michael Morales is going to get caught by any of the I don't think Morales is going to get caught by any of the strikes that Burns throws. Like, this is an easy Morales win for me, I think, by TKO. I think if you have a jab against Gilbert Burns, he's cooked. He's cooked. Like, Burns historically has done very horribly against jabs. Look at the Usman fight. Not good. Bilal Muhammad had a good strikes against good jabs. JDM on the feet, like, yeah, bro. I don't see it. Staying on an inch reach is pretty crazy for welterweight. I know, it is pretty insane. I ain't gonna lie to you. So you're superstitious? I'm not superstitious, I don't think. I thought he was a lot bigger than what he was. Buzzcut Burns will always be legendary. Yeah, now he's Afro Burns, right? Little Afro Burns. I actually don't think Burns has the style to beat Michael Morales, if I'm being honest with you. I think his style is not there. I can see Morales going out in this fight and taking his time, working the strikes, working the jab, putting it on him, stuffing the takedowns if they come his way. I think very easily, at the very least, scrambling out of the takedowns. I don't see much controlled time for Gilbert Burns at all in this fight. If it's on the feet, I don't think that Burns will do enough damage to counteract all the combinations that Morales will be throwing his way. I can see Morales just really, biding his time. And then the third round, we see a Burns who has a bloody nose, who's mouth wide open breathing, looking a little bit slower than normal, trying to, like, weather the storm and go for more takedowns, keeps failing the takedowns, and then we just see Morales just kind of pour it on against the cage. We see Burns go down. Burns is not open. Like, Burns can quit in fights. Burns can quit. Like if it's too much damage for Burns, he will like just cover up and let it happen, let himself get finished. He won't just try to fight through it, you know? There's not much dog left in Burns, honestly. He's 38 years old. Gonna be 39 in a few months. Like, the dog is now leaving the yard. It's time to put the dog down. The dog now has, you know, he has kidney problems. He got a little limp, you know? He's going blind in his left eye. A little bit of a what's it called? A little bit of Alzheimer's. You know what I'm saying? Like the dog is starting to forget a little bit, you know? I don't think the dog is there for Burns, man. Burns taking a lot of damage for real. He has. Bring a War gets hit a lot. I agree. The dog is tired. The dog is ready to be. The dog is ready to retire. I think the dog is ready to be, put down low key. And I think Morales might send him into retirement low key. Burns might fight like one more time after this, but I think if he here's the deal. If Burns makes this fight close and goes to a nice decision and still loses, I can see him fighting like one or two more times after this. It's like, you know what? I lost Michael Morales. I'm an older guy. I'm a vet. Morales is a young, up and coming guy. He's hungry. I made it close. I still kind of got it. But if Burns gets decimated and gets like shown levels now, I think he might just call it a career. Low key. Low key. So, yeah, I'm taking Michael Morales by third round TKO. He just kind of breaks down Gilbert Burns throughout the 3 rounds, just failing takedowns. Yeah, I don't see Burns fighting again unless he wins or has a close decision. Yep, I agree. I really hope Buzzcut Burns shows up one more time before he calls it quits. Buzzcut Burns is a problem for everyone. He was. He was. And that little run he had, man, of being active, man, when he fought Neil Magny, when he fought Jorge Masvidal, and then he fought Bilal Muhammad, like back to back to back. Like, it was a nice little run that he had. And he could have beaten Bilal Muhammad, but, he fucking, what did he do? Tear his tricep or break his arm in the first round? It was tough. It was tough. So yeah, and then he gets like even going into this fight, I think Burns kind of questions himself a little bit because of the fact that he got so badly dominated by Sean Brady. Like he wasn't close at all with Sean Brady. He got completely dominated. So I think going into this, it's like he's already asking himself, do I really got it still? Am I still really like a top contender at welterweight? Can I still fight for the belt in the future? Can I get one more shot at the title? I mean, Sean Brady just messed me up bad. He's number one in the rankings. I have to get past him, you know? I think Burns is already thinking to himself, you know what? I'm fighting for money. I'm fighting for bread. And so, he fought for the belt once. I mean, he has some money. He's got some bread. But the UFC won't continue to pay him if he's losing fights, right? Like, he loses this fight, he drops down the rankings again, he fights another contender, up-and-comer, and the UFC loses that fight again. The UFC's probably like, listen, man, we can't be paying you $500K to, fight bums, to fight guys trying to get into the rankings, fighting unranked guys. So, we'll see, man. He dislocated his arm or broke it. I think he broke it. I think that's what I remember him breaking it. Did Gilbert Burns break his arm? No, Gilbert Burns did not break his arm in the fight. No, that's JDM. Against Bilal. No, Gilbert Burns did not break his arm. He sustained a left shoulder injury during the fight, including multiple muscle tears, and a torn AC joint, but his arm was not broken. It was still he was hurt early into the fight. OSP kept losing, yet he earned like 200K for show. I think the UFC nowadays is like, fuck that. That was a mistake. I think they're learning from that. Same thing with what's his face? He was the heavyweight for a while. The Russian heavyweight. Fuck, what's his name? I'm forgetting his name. Russian heavyweight. Was he Russian? What was his name? If I know his name. He fought forever. He was always fighting lower. Yeah, Andrei Arlovsky. Yep, Andrei Arlovsky. Like, with him, they were paying him like 250 to, or no, 250 to show, 250 to win. And he was fighting guys who weren't even the rankings at heavyweight of all rankings, of all divisions. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. But that's my picks. That's my picks, guys. If you guys want to submit your own picks, join the Apology group. You can compete against other people in my group. We got ain't too bad. What am I this year on picks? Let's see real quick. Let's get a little tap in on me. Check my stats out. Um, what am I this year? What am I this year? Can I see what I am this year? By year. I'm doing pretty well this year, guys. I'm doing pretty good this year. Let's chill out. Last year was like kind of a down year for me. Not too bad though, but this year I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. JDM beats Islam easy. I think JDM does beat Islam, low key. I need to start doing that. Just a lazy asshole sometimes. It just takes 2 seconds for the most part. But let me get the group up real quick. Get 23 members. Anybody wants to join still? It's only Northwest and me making our picks. Come on, guys. Let's get in. Let's get in. Make our picks. Let's make our picks. Join the group if you're not in already. I think everybody in here is already in the group, by the way. Maybe besides like Cranium or something. Get your picks in. Submit them. I wonder if I can sort it by month. Because I might give a monthly prize to somebody. Starting now, I might give a monthly prize to somebody. Let's see. Let's get a little document going. We've only had what, one card this month so far? I didn't do the card after that. Damn, I did pretty well. I was one of the top guys in Edward versus Brady. I went 9 of 13. That's crazy. Jesus Christ. Oh, number 85 on Covington versus Buckley. I did pretty well at some of these cards. Topology. How did Topology ban you, Cranium? That's crazy. What's the website for that again? I don't see it in your description. I put it in chat. I'll pin it. I'll pin it real quick. I bet I can win LOL. I doubt you could win. I doubt you could win, Kim. Let me what were the UFC events this month? Start documenting this stuff. Let me full screen real quick. Pull up a Google Doc sheet real quick. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I didn't do San Versus Figure though. Fuck. Alright, starting from this card on. No, starting from UFC 315 and on. We'll document the guys who've been the best. I usually pick someone before the fight starts. I won them all last fights I watched. Now I probably couldn't pick decisions or TKO around. You can just fucking guess. That's what everybody does. Everybody guesses. I gotta thank you. All right, cool. Let's do 315 and on. I get back to my groups. Who did 315? All right, we got 4 people did it. 4. What are we doing? We'll add up our points. I have 4 points. I won't count myself, of course. You know I am in first place. He's at 450. We'll do a prize this week, man. It might be something basic, but you know it is. How many do you have? 240. We'll do a prize. We'll do a prize at the end of the month. So I guess for the next, so for this card, so for the next 2 cards, and for the next 2 cards, who has the most points, I'll give a prize to. How about that? Little prize for somebody. Beto got TKOs by Ihor, but wasn't enough for the ref. He robbed Ihor of a great finish. I took less damage than Beato, yet that got stopped. Okay, so join the group, sir. I got you. I'll get you right in. Simon says, there you go. You're in the group, brother. Anybody else want to get in the group? I'll put a post out on my whatever, my community tab. And we'll try to get some people in here to put their picks in. No, we'll start it now. It's unfair. It's unfair. We'll start it now. We'll get everybody a blank slate. Everybody a blank slate. We'll do these 2 cards. Winning gets a prize. Then for June, we'll give like a fucking. June has 4 cards in it. We'll do that. We'll do something nice for June. That's what we'll do. I would, but I'm banned. Make another account, brother. Fucking not another. No way you're hardware banned on Topology. There's no way you're hardware banned. Absolutely no way you're hardware banned. Oh yeah, but we have 4 cards in June. We'll do a nice big one for everybody. We'll make that a big prize. Big old prize. Any ideas yet, though? Only view it on Incognito. You're hardware banned on Topology. What the fuck are you doing, Cranium? What are you saying? What are you saying on there? You're banned from everything. On my tablet of 5 years. You're probably saying some crazy ass shit. You should start some type of account. We can donate prize money each month. That'll make it bigger. I think that might be against TOS. That low key might be. I think that's like gambling almost. Like if I offer a prize, it has to be something. It has to be like something I provide. I don't know. I'll look into it. But I think for me, I think that might be against TOS if we're all it's basically gambling your money. If I take your money and then give it to somebody else, in hopes of, maybe you get it back or get more, It's basically a gambling ring in a small circle, in a small scale. Yeah. It's like low-key gambling. I think if I'm going to offer prizes, it has to be like free. It has to be free. I can't just take money and then, whatever. Which is fine. That's what I'll do. Makes sense. But if you want to donate to me as a channel, and then, maybe I take that money to offer prizes every month to somebody, technically you're not gambling, but on the real, your views are getting more consistent. Keep the grind up. You'll get there, brother. No BS. I believe in you. It's gotten a lot worse, Cranium. It's gotten a lot fucking worse. I'll be real with you, bro. It's been so bad. I was on a tear, And then I just stopped posting. It's fine. We're gonna grind. We're gonna grind. I'm gonna grind. I just gotta quit posting once a week, bro. I gotta post 3 or 4 times a week at the very minimum. Very, very minimum. Gotta post 3 or 4 times a week. Can't be I'm just fucking lazy, bro. You're working more at your job though, yeah? I will be. Yeah. 3 is a solid number. I just think 3 or 4 times a week is decent. I should go live at least 2 times, like 2 or 3 times a week as well. Like go live, upload a video. It's just tough. Can hop off the horse when it gets going. It starts now, man. From this point on, from this date, what's today? May 16th, Friday, May 16th. We're gonna fucking lock the fuck in. What do you think? What should be our goal for like? Let's set a 3-month goal or something. I don't know. Let's say by August. By August, we start going positive on subscribers again. I've been just losing subscribers. I'm just not growing whatsoever. I'm not ready for this card though. This card's gonna fucking suck. Billy Ray Goff. Good thing he's not Jack. I think you should do stream highlights of the card, but I don't know if you have the time for that. It's just gonna be tough. Like, that would be fun if I wouldn't get copyrighted for posting UFC content, You need to start using other social media to loop more people into your YouTube. I know. I was on TikTok for a while and I kind of stopped. I mean, maybe I'll start doing more TikTok. That's probably what I end up doing. I start like posting my videos on TikTok or something. Just do better. I mean, you're not wrong, Kim. Just fucking be good. Just start working. I never got on Twitter and I hopped on and you hadn't tweeted in months. LOL. I just don't get anything. I don't get any sort of. I get like no engagement on Twitter. Even when I was posting, I got like 0 engagement. Like these are my engagements, I get 3 likes here and there. 2, 1, no likes, 2, no likes, no likes, no likes, no likes, 1 like, no like, no like, or 1 like. Yeah. Do you have Mux Gay Blue Check? No, I don't have that. You need more tags? So I should start spamming tags, Just spamming a bunch of tags. Franco, SLE, TP, OK, Jazz. I touch you while you sleep. What the fuck? I think it might just stick to TikTok, Loki. Pull the TikTok.
Do you love her? Yes. Are you willing to?
It's like I posted this. And no, I tried posting on TikTok again. I tried posting the card again. And then I got a violation. So I was like, oh, I can't even post fight reactions on TikTok, bro. I'm cooked. I'm straight up cooked. Like, look at this shit. 126.4K. I got 125,000 views. And a Harry Potter one. Look at me, bro. Look at me as Harry Potter. I'm so goofy. This is Halloween. It lets you multi-post to all platforms at once. Inmate Guru spent 5 years basically sitting on his mom's basement with no results. And look at, bro. Yeah, but like I didn't even do that though. Like I started out pretty well. Let's go through my shit, bro. Let's just have like a fucking intervention real quick, boys. Let's have an intervention real quick. Let me make sure you guys don't see anything you guys aren't supposed to see. I haven't had a view. I haven't had a video that got 1,000 views since October 22nd. That for me would have killed me. And then I was on a period where I was getting 1,000 views, 1,500, 2,200, 1,100, 1,000, 1,100, 1,900, almost 3K, 4.8, 1,500, Oh, sorry, I'm not showing you guys. What's up, John Dong? 28, 21. Like, if a video had less than a K, at one point, like, it was a bad video. 5K, 7K, 2.8, 1,000, 84. That video should have took my channel to the moon. Yet I didn't post until like 5 days later. No, sorry. 5 days later I didn't post. You know? But I got you something if you have the money to start using it. MMA Guru spent 5 years. It lets you multi-post on all platforms at once. 126K views. Blood is for business owners. What is it? Try muting the UFC clips. Use the basic trendy music. Make the UFC clips black, neighborhood white, and use them sparingly. I think I might just do something different entirely. If I can't post if I can't do all that shit to make it easier for people to watch, and I won't do it, I might just do something different entirely. Just one though, make a clip, bro. I have plenty of content on. You can use one of my videos, use one like whatever. Just make a TikTok real quick and send it to me. I don't care. I'll credit you for it if you do make one. But yeah, like at one point, like if I had under 1K views, it was like not a good video. But I was posting every other day. Posting every day, every other day, every day, every other day. Yeah. Tough, bro. 51% likes. Holy shit. 72.4. People just hated my content. Wait, what did that video get? Let me go back real quick. What did that big video get? That was like almost a year ago now, wasn't it? Yeah, it's over a year ago that video got published. That's crazy. And yeah, I've done nothing since. 84.6. I might redo this again, bro. This video was this good. I might do it again. Fuck it. It's been a year since I last done it. Might as well. I'm pulling out my friend that has multiple businesses, send it to me. Kevin Holland search Fluffy. Buckled Chiesa and nearly sparked Wonder Boy. You mean Starch Fluffy? Buckley, Chiesa, and nearly sparked Wonder Boy? Yep. We'll see, man. I might try making this video again. Low key. Low key. Also, like, Asanya's was the name back then. I think it's just a matter of activity, bro. I think it's just simply a matter of activity. So now I'm like barely getting it. Jesus Christ. It's tough. It's hard out here for a pimp, brother. All right, I'm gonna go goon. I'm gonna get off too. Thank you guys so much, man. Thank you guys. Thank you, Cranium. Thank you, Install Driver. Thank you, John Dong, for hopping in here. Thank you, Kim, as always. Thank you. That's it, right? That's it. Some other guys were in here as well. I mean, if I'm missing you, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Gotta go to work soon. We'll fucking try to grind out again, man. Start posting some more. I'm like posting every 4 days, bro. Can't be doing that shit. Almost like a month since I posted in between there, bro. That's fucking stupid of me. 9 days, you know. I think 6 or 7 days. Yep. So I get more active, man. That's what it is. It's gonna be activity's gonna save me. So that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. I'm out here, boys. See you. Peace out.